Right, how cool is that? This thing reminds me of like Marlboro Lights, Quiet Riot, and cocaine. I don't know why. Anyway, this one belongs to the Amazing J, and it's in today because it just needs a little tune-up. We're going to go through the electronics. We're going to change the strings. We're going to go through the frets, the whole 9 yards. And it's got the wear in all the right spots, the little things. I'm told it's an 86. It's got the perfect yellowing, and stick around and I'll tell you why this is probably yellowing. And so let's get to it. Let's start by plugging it in. Sounds real quiet on the neck pickup. I don't know if there's maybe a grounding issue in there. It's also really loud. Ground. So, let's look inside here and see what's going on. Not seeing anything loose. This ground wire though that goes up is super tight. So maybe I'll take the bridge off too when we do the strings and make sure that the ground is making good connection wherever that's going to go. The switch is doing its switching thing. Let's start with the electronics cleaner. There's 2 contact switches in here. There are 2 contact switches that make that switch happen. The contact switch, take a little sandpaper and clean the tips. These are the types of switches that you'll see in a pinball machine. A lot of old things that need switches and solenoids, you'll see these type of switches. It's a make or break switch, and you just want to make sure you're having good contact. You know, crud gets in there. If this was on a pinball machine, they would probably use like a business card. The guy was on site. That's what I learned from all the pinball videos. That's looking pretty good. So, yeah, pots say 86, so go with that. And do these knobs one at a time. Spray out some contact cleaner inside and then work them back and forth. Work them back and forth. This SG is super heavy too. It's like the heaviest SG I've ever picked up. And it looks like a mahogany body. Assuming that's for the neck too. After the electronic parts cleaner, I'm going to start with some deoxit. This one you want to work as fast as you can. The deoxit is really amazing stuff. On my wife's car, she has a Volkswagen, and the volume knob didn't work on the radio, like, at all. And I tried electronics parts cleaner, sprayed a bunch in there a couple different times, didn't even touch it. Little deoxit, some motion here, just like this, and it's been working fine ever since. There's some IPA, isopropyl alcohol here to just clean this crud off of these. Alright, let's try to plug it in again. See if we can trace down why that neck pickup is so quiet. Make sure these contacts are completely clean and making good contact. I think that's why the switch wasn't working. The neck pickup was so quiet to begin with. Okay, so since we know that that's working pretty good, I'm going to take the strings off, and I want to check underneath this bridge to make sure that we have good contact with the ground, and yeah, we'll start going through the fretboard after that. Alright, it's 3/32 Allen wrench here on the locks. So I might have mentioned in the past that one of my favorite bands here locally is Times the Enemy, and they have 3 lead singers. Kind of cool. Get a little different flavor from each of their songs. So being that this is the amazing Jay's guitar, I'm going to play a couple of his songs. So enjoy.
my mind, don't know where it goes. I lost my soul, I lost it all. Then I watched it roll. I lost the truth, I didn't want to know what was going on. I lost the time, then I lost control. On the open road, on the open road, where I roll. On the open road, on the open road. I lost the time, didn't wanna know. I lost it all, then I lost control. I lost my mind, going down the road. I lost control, then I lost it all. On the open road, on the open road, on the open road, gotta save my soul. On the open road, lost it all. I lost my mind, don't know where it goes. I lost control, I lost it all. Didn't wanna know. I lost the time, I lost my soul, I lost you. Didn't wanna know. On the open road, on the open road, where I roll. On the open road, I lost my soul. On the open road, here we go.
Alright, the fretboard was fine. I do believe the last time I had this guitar in, I completely went through that, so just needed some oil. Gonna do our little waxy cleanup, and yeah, I think I might start with some spray.
Burn virus out of here! Out of here!
Alright, so that works. Pretty nice. You probably wanted to know why an old white guitar would turn yellow. I'm not a chemist, but a pretty good idea of why. If it's the same as Star Wars toys or old computers, there's a chemical that they put into clears and plastics that is called bromine, and it's a fire retardant. Over the years, it leaches out and pools on the top rather than seeping through the whole thing. If you see some white spots rubbed off here, I'll bring you in close. You can see like the white spot right around here. It's because the clear's gone there, right down to the body, or the primer that they put underneath. Same thing up here, where his elbow rests. It's the clear's worn off right down to the white. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that that's why it happens. If anybody else has a different theory on why that happens, or you know for certain, let me know in the comments.
For an ending.
What's the story of the guitar? Where'd you get it?
I bought it off a friend I went to high school with. He was going to medical school. He's a heart doctor. He's like, I need the money. So all my friends would always call me when they were selling the guitars. That's where I got most of mine.
How long you had it?
So yeah, I saw him not too long ago. He came down Justin's and played it, and was hanging out. He was friends with Dan Morgan. I don't know if you ever knew him. He passed away. He lives in Atlanta.
That's awesome, though. So I want to thank you.
Plays so nice.
I want to thank you for joining me. This has been the Amazing Jay and his SG, and he's gonna play us out. Get out there, make something, do something, make something happen. Later. Good.
Nice. This guitar is just beautiful. My buddy that he has a Les Paul, and he's always like, "That's your best guitar. That's your best guitar."